Hey everyone! Ready to dive into AI and dropshipping? I gotta say, going through all this stuff, you sent articles, guides, FAQs, even a quiz. It's clear you really want to get how AI and dropshipping work together.
Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic right now. And it's not just hype. There's some serious potential here for dropshippers to completely change their businesses.
That's exactly why we're here. We're gonna sift through all this info and find those golden nuggets and help you figure out how to use AI in your dropshipping journey. And one thing that really stood out to me is AI isn't just about automating stuff, it's about getting insights that would take humans, well, forever.
That's true. A lot of people focus on AI taking over tasks. But the real game changer is the analysis AI can do. Imagine trying to predict what product is going to be hot next month. You'd be spending all your time on social media competitor websites, looking at trends. It's overwhelming. AI can do that in seconds and tell you why it's going to be a hit. So it's more like AI is your business partner almost. Let's get down to specifics. You sent over some info on SaleWho and Jungle Scout for product research. What makes them stand out when it comes to AI?
Well, they both use some really advanced algorithms, like natural language processing or NLP. It's basically like teaching a computer to understand human language. So they're not just looking at keywords, they're actually analyzing reviews, social media chatter, even competitor websites to understand the feeling around a product. That gives you a huge advantage because you're not just guessing what might sell, you're seeing what people actually want.
So instead of me spending weeks trying to figure out trends online, I could use one of these tools and get a data-backed prediction in minutes. That's impressive. What about inventory management? I'm seeing Oberlo and StockSync mentioned a lot.
Ah, the nightmare of every dropshipper, right? Keeping track of all that inventory. These platforms use AI to predict demand, which is crucial. They can connect directly to your store and automatically adjust stock levels based on real-time sales data. No more stockouts, no more scrambling to find a supplier when you're out of a product, and no more overstocking and tying up all your money in products that aren't selling.
That sounds amazing, having your business basically run itself. But I know from your notes that even with AI handling these tasks, exceptional customer service is still really important.
Oh, absolutely. And AI can play a role there too. We're talking about AI-powered chatbots like Zendesk and Tidio. They can handle those basic questions like order tracking or simple returns 24/7. Your customers get instant support, and you get to focus on the more complex issues that actually need a human touch.
It's like having a super efficient assistant who never sleeps. And these chatbots, they're not just answering questions, they're also gathering data, right?
Exactly. That's where something called sentiment analysis comes in. These chatbots can analyze the language customers use to figure out how satisfied they are. Are they happy with the product, the shipping, the customer service? AI can pick up on those little cues and give you valuable feedback.
So even if a customer doesn't specifically say, I'm unhappy, the AI can sense it from how they're talking and the words they're using. That's really powerful.
Yeah.
Now, from what I'm seeing, AI-powered personalization is a big deal. What does that actually look like for dropshippers?
This is where AI can really take the customer experience to the next level. Imagine your website showing dynamic product recommendations, tailored to each visitor based on their browsing history, past purchases, even demographics. It's like having a personal shopper for every single customer.
That level of personalization could seriously boost sales, I bet. But I'm also seeing some concerns about the downsides of all this personalization. Could it be too intrusive for some customers?
It's definitely a balancing act. You want to enhance the customer journey, but there's a fine line between helpful and creepy. Dropshippers need to be transparent about how they're using customer data and AI. Give customers the option to control their privacy settings and opt out of certain types of personalization. Transparency builds trust, and that's super important these days.
That makes sense. It's about making sure the customer feels empowered, not manipulated.
Okay, so we've covered a lot already, but there's one more thing I want to touch on before we move on, the future of AI in dropshipping. It seems like the possibilities are endless.
They really are. One of the most exciting trends we're seeing is AI-powered tools that can actually create new product ideas based on real-time market data.
Wait a minute, create product ideas. Is AI going to become the next big inventor? How does that even work?
It's still early, but the potential is huge. These AI systems can analyze tons of data, social media trends, search queries, competitor offerings, and identify gaps in the market. They can even predict what types of products will be in high demand in the future. So instead of trying to guess what might sell you, let the AI do the brainstorming for you. That's mind-blowing. Okay, so let's dive deeper into this brave new world of AI-generated product ideas.
Absolutely. Let's explore how this technology could change the dropshipping world and what it means for entrepreneurs like you.
All right, listeners, buckle up because things are about to get really interesting. This AI revolution is just getting started, and we're here to guide you through it. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about AI's potential to actually create product ideas. It almost feels like science fiction, but from your research, it's becoming a reality.
It is, and it all comes back to data. AI can analyze trends, search queries, even what competitors are offering to figure out what's missing in the market. It's like having a whole team of expert market researchers working 24/7.
Okay, I get that AI can look at all this data, but how does it actually go from data to like actual product ideas? It's not sketching designs or writing descriptions, is it?
Not exactly. It's more about AI identifying opportunities. Like, let's say it sees a spike in searches for eco-friendly pet toys made with sustainable materials. And maybe those searches are happening alongside searches for specific dog breeds. So suddenly the AI is pointing out a niche. There's a demand for eco-friendly toys, for poodles, for example. That's info a dropshipper can use to find or even design a product.
So it's not replacing human creativity or product development, but it's giving entrepreneurs a big head start by showing them where to look. That's a game changer for anyone struggling to find products that will sell.
Exactly. And the more data these AI systems get, the better their insights become. That's where machine learning comes in. AI gets smarter over time as it processes more information. It's constantly learning and getting better at spotting those profitable product opportunities.
That's amazing, especially for dropshippers who are just starting out and might not have that gut feeling for spotting trends yet. This could really level the playing field.
Speaking of leveling the playing field, you sent over some information about Google Analytics, which is a tool a lot of people have heard of but maybe haven't really used to its full potential. What's the AI angle there?
Google Analytics is a super powerful tool, and it's getting even better with AI. It's not just about seeing how many people visit your website, it's about understanding their behavior, their demographics, what pages they're interested in. AI can analyze all that data and tell you what to do with it. Like which marketing campaigns are working best, which products are getting the most attention, and even what kind of content your audience likes.
So instead of me just looking at numbers and feeling lost, I can have the AI tell me, hey, based on this data, you should probably focus your marketing on this specific group of people and highlight these product features. That's amazing. Exactly. And the best part is Google Analytics is constantly evolving with new AI-powered features being added all the time. They even have something called Smart Goals, which uses machine learning to figure out your most valuable website conversions and then helps you optimize your site to get more of those conversions.
So Google Analytics is like having an AI consultant on your team, helping you understand your data and make better decisions. What about tools specifically for marketing? Any AI-powered platforms that stood out in your research?
Absolutely. One that caught my eye was Klaviyo. It's mainly an email marketing platform, but it has some really sophisticated AI features. It can analyze your customer data and then divide your audience into super specific groups based on their purchase history, website behavior, even how they interact with your emails.
So instead of sending out one generic email to everyone, I could use Klaviyo to create personalized messages for different customer groups based on what they like and what they need.
Exactly. That's the power of AI-driven segmentation. You can target your messages better, which means more people open them, click on links, and ultimately buy more stuff. Klaviyo can even use AI to personalize the content of your emails, automatically recommending products or offers that are most likely to appeal to each individual subscriber.
This is starting to feel like a marketing revolution. AI taking over all the boring stuff and freeing us up to focus on strategy and creativity. But even with all this automation, the human touch is still important, isn't it?
Absolutely. AI is a powerful tool, but it can't replace human empathy, intuition, and genuine connection. It's about finding the right balance, using AI to enhance our abilities, not replace them.
So instead of seeing AI as a threat, we should see it as a partner, a way to boost our strengths and create a business that's more efficient and fulfilling.
Exactly. And that brings us to another important point, the ethical side of AI. We've touched on it briefly, but it's something we should explore in more detail.
All right, listeners, let's shift gears for a minute and talk about using AI responsibly. It's exciting technology, but it's important to approach it thoughtfully and ethically.
Absolutely. AI is a powerful tool, and with great power comes great responsibility. We need to be careful about how we use it and how it might impact our customers and society as a whole.
So let's get into those ethical considerations and figure out how we can make sure we're using AI for good, not for harm. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were talking about the ethics of AI. It's easy to get caught up in all the cool stuff, but we got to make sure we're using it responsibly. Where do we even begin with that?
That's a great point. It's not all about efficiency and making money. One of the biggest concerns with AI, especially in marketing, is data privacy. Dropshippers are gathering so much information about their customers. Using AI to analyze and use that data brings up some big ethical questions.
Yeah, like those targeted ads that seem to follow you everywhere online. It can feel kind of creepy when a website knows exactly what you've been looking at and starts suggesting products based on that. Right. While AI-powered personalization can improve the customer experience, it can also feel intrusive if it's not done ethically and transparently. Dropshippers need to be upfront with how they're using customer data and give people control over their privacy settings.
So it's about being clear with customers, giving them choices, not making them feel like their data is being used against them. What other ethical things should dropshippers keep in mind?
Another important one is AI's potential to create filter bubbles. If an AI is always recommending products based on past behavior, it could prevent customers from seeing new ideas and products.
I see what you mean. If I'm only ever seeing suggestions for stuff I've already bought or looked at, I might miss out on something totally new and awesome that I didn't even know I wanted. Like staying in your comfort zone all the time, it can hold you back.
Exactly. Dropshippers need to find that balance between personalization and discovery. Maybe that means suggesting products that are outside of a customer's usual preferences every once in a while, or showcasing new arrivals or trending items.
So it's not about trapping customers in a bubble, it's about using AI to help them discover things they wouldn't have found on their own. It's a much better way to look at it.
It is. And it comes down to using AI to make things better for the customer, not to manipulate them. But let's switch gears a bit. You mentioned some listeners might be wondering how they can start using AI in their dropshipping businesses. What would you tell them?
That's a good question. From what we've talked about, it seems like there are tools and resources for every level. You don't need to be a tech whiz or have a ton of money to get started.
Exactly. One of the easiest and cheapest ways to try out AI is to start using those free AI-powered tools that are already out there. We talked about Google Analytics earlier. It's a great way to understand your website, traffic, customer behavior, and marketing performance. And it has a bunch of AI features that can help you make sense of all that data and make better decisions.
And it's not just Google Analytics. There are AI chatbots that can answer basic customer questions, which frees up your time and gives 24/7 support. We even talked about email platforms like Klaviyo that can segment your audience and personalize messages using AI.
Those are all great places to start. And as your business grows and you get more comfortable with AI, you can look into more advanced tools and platforms. There are AI inventory management systems that can automate your stock control, demand forecasting, and even ordering from suppliers.
It's exciting to imagine all the possibilities. It feels like AI is going to completely change how we do dropshipping, from finding products to marketing to customer service and everything in between.
It really is. And the best part is we're just getting started. We're only beginning to see what AI can do for dropshippers. As technology keeps getting better, we can expect even more innovative tools and solutions to come out, making it easier and more affordable for entrepreneurs to use AI.
So if you're a dropshipper and you're not thinking about how to use AI in your business yet, now is the time. The future is here, and it's powered by artificial intelligence.
Well said. And as you start your AI journey, remember to be curious, responsible, and committed to using this powerful technology for good. The future of dropshipping is being shaped right now, and it's up to all of us to make sure it's a future we can be proud of.
That's a perfect way to wrap things up. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into AI and dropshipping. We hope you found it helpful and inspiring. And remember, the AI revolution is just getting started. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay ahead of the game.
Until next time.